Sven, CEO of Össur, you today have just made a M&A acquisition of FIOR and GENTZ, a German company, so much I understood. Clearly in line with your strategy of using M&A as accretive and also as the first priority for capital allocation. But can you talk a little bit about this company you're buying and the strategic fit with your either business model or product offering?
Absolutely. This is an important day with regards to how we're developing our business. And at our Capital Markets Day last year, we communicated our focus over the next 5 years, where we are moving us from being a focused product business to being a company that is addressing the whole value chain, that is servicing individuals with a chronic mobility impairment. And historically, our focus has been on individuals that have suffered limb loss or amputees needing a prosthetic solution. But here with the acquisition of FIOR and GENTZ, we are stepping into a new area where we are buying a high quality company that has built solutions that are used for custom orthotic devices for individuals that have a neuromuscular complication of some sort as a result of stroke, MS, cerebral palsy, that again have a chronic mobility challenge. And these individuals are typically served in orthopedic and prosthetic clinics, which is our core channel and our core focus as a business. So now with this acquisitions, we are able to serve a bigger part of the individuals that come to the O&P clinics to maintain and enhance their mobility level. So this is a perfect strategic fit and a very, very high quality company. This therefore marks an important day in our development as a business.
Can you talk a little bit about the transaction details? What price are you paying and how will it be financed?
Yes, we are paying 100 million euros for this company with an additional earnout, which we estimate to be about 10 million euros. FIOR and GENTZ has historically demonstrated very, very strong growth rates. Over the last 3 years, they've grown organically around 14% in a market that we estimate to be growing 10 to 12%. So this will all else equal be accretive for our organic growth profile, as well as our operating margin profile. FIOR and GENTZ is today generating an EBITDA margin of around 30%. So this demonstrates the high quality of the company. And what drives growth in the neuroorthotics market is both the fact that this patient population is very much underserved today. Only a small part of the people that would benefit from these types of solutions is getting access today. And those that are getting access to higher quality solutions. And that's where FIOR and GENTZ is, we believe, a market leader with regards to innovation and functional benefit. And I'll also say that there is a lot of similarities between our prosthetics business. In its most simple form, a person that needs a prosthetic has lost the limb, obviously, while in the case of neuroorthotics, the limb is still there but does not work. So we are restoring some of the same motion, and again, it's a chronic condition and something where the end user or patient will need to have some sort of solution for the remainder of their life. So there's lots of similarities between our prosthetics business, and as I said earlier, this is very much core for us.
And let's look a little bit about how are you going to make the value creation. It's always a question when people do M&A, and it clearly looks like you're buying this to grow, not the cost synergies or anything. So can you talk a little about that? And you talked about your global platform to bring this out. Is that really one of the strongest synergies? But can you talk a little bit about how you make sure that there will be value creation to shareholders?
No, that's exactly right. This is all about growth. FIOR and GENTZ has been successful in one market, you could say. They've focused predominantly on the German market, which is the vast majority of their sales. However, these patients are in other markets, and this is where and how we add value to this company. We bring sales and commercial infrastructure in virtually all of the major healthcare markets. So it's about us using our access using our relationships with orthopedic and prosthetics clinics globally to bring FIOR and GENTZ solutions to more patients. That's going to be our job. And this is something we have done before. I can mention Touch Bionics, Naked Prosthetics, College Park are companies that have had great solutions in a narrow geographic scope where we have partnered up and acquired these companies to bring these solutions to a broader audience. And that's exactly what we are doing here with FIOR and GENTZ. The difference, though, is that we are moving into what is for us a new product segment. We've been focused on the prosthetics part so far. This is the neuroorthotics is new for us and highly synergistic and complementary to our approach to the market.
And then always another way an analyst will always ask you the cultural fit, because that's where a lot of M&A transaction might actually fail, even if it's on paper makes very much sense.
Yes, and that's we've done a fair amount of M&A in the company's history, and have done as all companies that do a lot of M&A, some mistakes and learn from those mistakes, and cultural fit is by all means our something that has to be in place, and FIOR and GENTZ is founded on the same principles and the same passion as us. It's about improving people's mobility, and they've done exceptionally well in here in Germany to create proof of concept, and also sort of built around just making it easier for people to get access for these types of solutions. So what has driven the company to where it's come to today is the same passion that drives us in Össur every day. So we have very strong cultural alignment, and the German market is familiar to us as well. This is one of our biggest markets for us already today. So yes, this is by all means in place, and we're super excited to bring them on board into the family.
Thank you, Sven, for taking us through the details of your transaction today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.